And last but definitely not least is an individual who was one of the freshness, if you will, that came to Toronto City Council in the last election. And when I talk about freshness, it really refers about the clean air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the soil that we walk upon. As any good environmentalist or anybody who cares about people being one with nature, is this individual. So of course, please welcome Gord.
Hey.
Hey, you campaign workers, I got some words for you. See that? E-7. You got a week. So let's talk about how we're going to spend that week. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to remember that I believe in integrity in politics, and decency in public service. So I'm going to spend the day working for Joe Pantalone.
Hey!
On Wednesday, I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to remember I believe in fantastic public services. I'm going to remember our emergency workers who are out there. I'm going to remember the guys in Parks and Rec who are helping young people get engaged in their neighborhood. I'm going to remember our transit system. I'm going to remember all the services that make our neighborhoods inclusive. And I'm going to spend the day working for Joe Pantalone. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to remember Transit City. I'm going to remember that there's only one way we can make this city work, and that's by providing excellent transit from end to end, top to bottom, side to side. That's Transit City. That's Joe Pantalone. I'm spending Thursday working for Joe Pantalone. On Friday, I'm going to get up out of bed and I'm going to remember that not all of our neighborhoods have great services yet, that we still need to invest in our priority neighborhoods. And I'm going to remember that only one candidate is committed to continuing to invest in our priority neighborhoods. And I'm going to spend Friday working for Joe Pantalone. On Saturday, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to look at the newspaper boxes. I'll walk right past the Toronto Star box. Because I am not going to let anybody bully me into voting against my conscience, into voting against my city. I'm going to vote for my conscience and for my city. I'm going to spend Saturday working for Joe Pantalone. On Sunday, I'm going to get up. I'm going to phone my kids. They're not at home right now. They're off at school. I'm going to talk to them about the future of the city that they've grown up in. I'm going to talk to them about its possibilities, about its promise, about the great things we can do if we decide to continue investing in Toronto. And I know there's only one candidate that wants to invest in Toronto, so I'm spending Sunday working for Joe Pantalone. On Monday, I'm going to get up, I'm going to have my cup of coffee, I'm going to walk down to the polling station. And on the way, I'm going to check with my conscience, I'm going to check with my heart, I'm going to check with my mind and my thoughts, I'm going to look around my neighborhood, and I'm going to remember that there is only one candidate that my conscience will let me vote for, that my heart will let me vote for, that my mind will let me vote for, and that's Joe Pantalone. So on Monday, I'm going to...
Also acknowledge the presence of Martin Silva, former city councillor, who's going to join in the Sunday service.